Keto K.I.S, keeping it simple on keto. I have been doing keto again for a couple weeks, and if you've been watching videos, you've seen my weigh-ins and learned a little bit about me and what I'm trying to do here on this channel. And I've had some issues here within the last couple weeks where I lost about 14 pounds in my first week. And then my second week, I gained a little bit. I gained about 2 or 3 pounds. And then, it is that kind of time. So I thought maybe that would be part of the reason why I retained maybe a little bit, but it seemed like it was kind of high. So I did a little bit of a search on YouTube and also online. And I started reading about casein, which is what is included in dairy products, and how you can be sensitive to these products. Now, I am lactose intolerant, so I've had to take pills in order to eat ice cream. I've always had some kind of a reaction with eating cheeses, but not as bad as ice cream, the sugar in ice cream. So, I've drank, Lactaid and stuff like that if I wanted milk in the past. So, it never dawned on me that maybe I would have a little bit of reaction with dairy on the ketogenic diet. I didn't notice anything physically going on, but, the scale kind of made me pause a little bit. So I read a couple of articles and watched a couple of videos concerning people doing non-dairy, which I believe they call Keto Paleo or something like that, where you do not include dairy in your ketogenic eating plan. And a lot of people who have had weight gain while they're on the ketogenic diet find it's because of the dairy that they're using. And once they stop using dairy, then their bodies release the fat on a normal basis, where it can be between 2 to 5 pounds a week, depending on your body and how it releases and uses the fat. So I decided to try that out and noticed that once I did cut out dairy, I didn't have any cheese, I didn't have any sour cream, I didn't have any cream cheese. I even limited my butter usage, which was a little rough, I must admit. And I'm not able to do any measuring as far as blood-wise to find out the ketones in my body or my glucose levels of sugar. So I just really am only using the scale for right now. I'm actually just recently bought a glucose ketone meter to test my blood, but the strips are really expensive. So anyone that's invested in one of those knows that those strips are pretty high. So I have been looking around to see if I can find any cheaper strips, and I've located some on eBay, but they're still a little high. So I will be investing in those soon, and I will share a video of how I've done that and what progress I've gotten through using that measuring tool. But for right now, I'm just going by the scale. So I used coconut milk, unsweetened coconut milk, and I also used some almond milk unsweetened. I used more olive oil. I didn't use the butter. And then I also cut out, like I said, the sour creams and things of that nature, and just used mayonnaise more. I made my own sauces using hot sauce and mayonnaise, or mustard and mayonnaise. There are different sauces that are okay for us to use on the ketogenic diet, and mixing them with mayonnaise, which actually pretty good. And I didn't really miss butter as much as I thought I would. I did use a couple of dressings on broccoli and salads and stuff like that. Not a whole lot, but enough to be able to flavor the food. So I ended up losing the pounds that I gained back, and then also some more. And I will do an actual weigh-in. I don't want to give away exactly how much it was, but it shows that I think that the dairy was a problem. So for right now, until I know for sure that my body is at the ketone level it should be and the glucose level it should be, when I'm able to actually measure that within the next couple of weeks, then I'll start to incorporate certain things, and then I'll know what I can have, what my threshold is for those particular type of foods, and going forward. And I will not incorporate them until I am able to measure it that way. And I suggest, if you're having any stalls or anything like that, that you look into possibly being dairy. It could be other things. You could have other sensitivities to other kinds of foods. And it's really hard to tell what it is unless you're measuring your blood. I know it sounds a little creepy and scary, but the only way for you to understand how your body is reacting to certain things, you're going to need to measure it. And in order to do that, you need to know what your blood measures are as far as your sugars and things of that nature. So that's the best way to understand what your specific body chemistry is. So I really suggest for you to get a glucose meter as well as a ketone meter. If you can't get both at once because they are kind of, expensive, then get the glucose meter so you know what your blood sugar is. You'll be able to somewhat know where you are, as far as certain foods that you're eating and what it's doing to your body with that glucose meter. And they're a lot cheaper than the ketone meters. So you need to start somewhere. So I will definitely be adding those videos to explain the journey I'm having with measuring that kind of thing and to see where I'm at as far as foods are concerned. And your body gets damaged a lot from eating so much sugar and it turning into the glucose and then your body holding on to your fat. So, it's a learning experience for me. And it's going to be a learning experience for you. So I will definitely try to share as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching again. And please subscribe if you do like what you're hearing here. Please suggest and comment below. I am always open to hearing suggestions. So if there's any topics or any questions that you have, I'm not a doctor, obviously. It's just somebody going through my own journey of using this as a full-time, long-term thing for myself. And, if you have any questions, anything that you're, experiencing that you have questions about, that I can, if I'm not doing it or I've already done it, then I'll do a video explaining what I've experienced. And if I have it, then maybe I'll check it out and do a video on what I did experience. So this is the Keto K.I.S community, and we just want to get everybody involved. So please communicate with me, and hopefully we can, keep this up and make this something that's useful for everyone on this ketogenic lifestyle. Thank you again, and see you at the next video.